guys, it's Gwen and welcome to another episode of RAG. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gwen, a Bams freshie from Taguig City. So for today's vlog, we are going to make coffee while I share with you guys my learnings and experiences from one of my major courses in UPOU, which is the MMS100 or the Introduction to Multimedia Studies. Let's go! So now I'm going to prepare the coffee so that we can brew it already. So let's talk about Module 1. You know what, honestly, Module 1 really surprised me because I used to think of the word media as something to describe something digital. But this course showed me that media has different classifications. We have what we call media modality, where we talk about text, audios, videos, graphics, animations. And there's also what we call media encoding type that classifies as if it's digital or analog. There's also media storage material, which are the CDs, flash drives. There's also media transmission strategy, mass media classifications. But you know, one thing that really fascinates me is that I found out that multimedia doesn't really have just one meaning. You know, like the word multi itself, it got many and it's still evolving up to this day. This course gave me so many moments, you know, from learning that MP4 is actually a compressed format to realizing how color, music can completely change the mood of a media. It opened my eyes to how these little details aren't just technical stuff. They're powerful tools that shape the way we experience media. Okay, segue. So we're going to brew this and wait for a few minutes. So now that the coffee is ready, we're going to whisk the milk. You know what? This course also introduced me to so many tools, techniques, and software that can be used to create interactive media like Blender, Excel Learning, and Google Sites. And as someone who loves posting and creating content, the lesson on fonts, formatting, and layout would really be unforgettable. I can clearly remember how long the module was, but it showed me how even small design choices can totally change the way people see and connect with your content. And on top of that, I also learned how color plays a huge role. It can set the mood, highlight important details, and completely transform the feel of a project. And as someone who takes time to choose what color to use in formats or layouts, like in IG stories, these lessons surely made me knowledgeable and more creative. My favorite? I would say it is the case study about the music. The activity was so fun and intriguing at the same time. My answer in the discussion forum even made me laugh because it is somehow different from my classmates' perspectives. But it also made me realize that music also plays a big role in multimedia content. To be honest, I didn't really encounter any major problems throughout the first half of this course. But what challenged me the most were the lengthy modules, of course, and the fact that my knowledge on technical computer terms is still pretty limited. I really take time when I read modules because there are some terms or lines that I still cannot comprehend even after reading them, to the point where I will still search online. But then again, isn't that part of the learning process? We're here to be challenged, to grow, and to slowly build up the skills that we didn't have before. And we're done! So we're going to taste it now. It's actually so good. I hope you guys can try it. If my high school friends see me now, they'd probably be shocked of how much I've learned about multimedia. Back then, I barely understood what media really meant. Now, I can talk about formats, tools, and even how design choices like fonts, layouts, and colors can change the way people experience content. It feels like I've leveled up from just being a casual content enjoyer to someone who really understands the craft behind it. For the last half of this course, I'd love to explore on how multimedia affects society. As a humanista, I'm not just curious about the technical side, I also want to understand the human side of it too. So that's it for today's vlog. Thank you for joining me for this video. And for the last half of this course, I hope we can be more knowledgeable and maybe all enjoy learning. Bye guys! See you!